You call yourself a gender capitalist. Do you feel like you've achieved what you set out to do, making history like this today?
I mean, I think I have a bigger idea of what I want to do, you know, but this is definitely a huge step, and I hope that it sends a message to people that you can be exactly who you want to be, and that there are people out there who will still love you, and that it's a safe space, you know, that the world is changing.
We often discuss gender on this show, and I'm going to be straight with you, we get so nervous about it because we so often put our foot in it and say the wrong thing, and then people get very, very angry with us, and we're always a bit like, what's the right thing to say?
I did the research. I was like, what am I going on to tomorrow?
We're normal people. We just get attacked, don't we?
But I want to know, what is a gender capitalist?
Well, a gender capitalist is someone who recognizes that there are certain advantages and disadvantages to being perceived as a specific sex or gender. A good example would be like if I were alive during the time of the Titanic, I would get a job as a male on the boat because, you know, men, they got paid higher, and there weren't any women who really got hired. And then the minute that ship was sinking, they said women and children first. I'm like pulling out all the stops. I mean,
Right, I've got news for you. Men are still paid more.
Not in the modelling industry.
Well, not in the modelling industry, which is why it's quite a smart move to be a gender capitalist, because what you're saying is you're going to do whatever makes you the most money.
Absolutely. I have a lot of good to offer this world, and I don't have time to stand in line and be polite and say, I'm going to take less just because of what you think I have either between my legs or because of, you know, what you think I have to offer sexually. I just don't have time for it. And so if the system's set against me, I devise my own system to gain it.
And do you find there is a difference in the way you're treated?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's night and day. I mean, if I want to go out to a club, right, and I want to save money, because women are deemed sexual objects, you know, you would save money going to the club as a woman. No cover charge, people buying you drinks, you know, you just have to be strong enough to put up your boundaries. But if I wanted to go home after that, you know, experience with a few of those drinks in my body, I would go home presenting myself as what we deem to be male or masculine, just because it's safer. You don't get sexually harassed on the street, you don't get bothered, you're less likely to be mugged.
But can you switch halfway through the evening?
Yes, it's all about...
I want to know, when you go in, free drink woman, come out, tough bloke.
It's all about the jacket, you know? It's all about the jacket. You know,
because some of the fashion is so androgynous now. So I wear loads of clothes that are completely androgynous. I mean, it never even occurs to me. And yet, at the same time, fashion has a very feminine side, and we see loads of frilly dresses. I feel sick even saying those words. But don't you worry that fashion might turn its back on you too? That you might be in fashion now because gender fluidity and everything is very much the topic of the moment, but just as designers are very fickle people, don't you worry that they might say, sorry, Rain, you're out of fashion this year?
Well, I think that's the goal, is to change us from a moment to a movement. I mean, we as people, we didn't choose our bodies, you know? It's not like someone called us up and they're like, hey, cells are dividing, you know, we're making it. I mean, what skin color do you want to have? Like, what genitals would you like? You know, what size would you like to be? We came out and we're all unique individuals, and yet we're being punished for something we didn't get to choose, you know?
But what about people who do choose? Because obviously there's the trans community who have made a decision that they are born in a body that is not of their choice, so they've made a decision. How do you sit there?
I believe everybody is on their own personal journey, and I respect everyone's individual identity to themselves. For me, I say a pronoun is just a sound to me, and all I'm listening for in that sound is positivity. So use what you want. She, he, it, one, they, for me personally.
But I would find it... I was going to ask you that. What my worry is that I say the wrong thing or I call you the wrong thing. And I would feel it really insulting to go, well, it said.
For me, it's all about intention. It's about why are you saying these words? I want people to be comfortable around me so I can get the best them, so I can be the best me around them, and I can give my best back to them in the world.
Do you know what's really lovely about having you here is that we can ask these questions without fear. Because I think that we've got to a bit of a place with the community where we almost can't have the discussion in case we say something wrong. I mean, I know with some of my daughter's friends who are gender fluid, and I have to say they, and I have to, and sometimes it's just grammatically insane.
Right.
So you'll make the mistake, and then I've mortally offended the person. And I think we've all got to be together trying to understand this new way, because it is new for all of us.
Absolutely. I mean, for me, my life changed, and I felt like I was free when I dropped the labels. But some people, they feel like they're free when they know their label. I mean, some people have actually died. They've lost their families, their homes, their jobs, just for trying to be the best them that's possible, aka comfortable. And so I think it just comes down to getting to know somebody and having positive intention and trying to be as respectful as possible.